before we actually got live, Sarah lets me do the countdown, and it brings me such joy to do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Well, the funny part is it does a countdown for us. So it says 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, but she just starts off her own countdown randomly. Like
I love it.
And I was like, I haven't even gone live yet. And she's still like 3, 2. Okay. Close. It's close enough, I guess. So I'm so happy it's finally Friday.
Really? I get that. I get that. But for me, and I know that you're quarantined just like me. You're working from home as well.
Mm-hmm.
But for some reason, in my house, there is such a sort of a level of sameness. Every day. Oh, look, we got a warrior on. Every day kind of melds into the next day, into the next day. So I have lost my TGIF. So, hopefully I'll get it back when everything opens up. But hello, Deborah. You ready to fight with us?
Wrinkles, not actually fighting. We're fighting wrinkles, not actually fighting each other. All right. So as you can tell, today is all about fighting wrinkles. We're wrinkle warriors. Man, that's going to be hard.
Wrinkle warriors.
After a few sips of your wine, I'm only imagining how bad that's going to get.
It'll be Winkle warriors.
But we're going to be talking about ingredients, how to stack up your skincare routine so it incorporates everything, how to target all the different types of wrinkles, and we're just going to be going in depth to make sure you have every ingredient that will help fight wrinkles.
Because you know what? Wrinkle fighting and anti-aging, that was hard to say, but I got it.
Wrinkle fighting.
Wrinkle fighting it's a complex thing, and we hear a lot of stuff, and it's not all the same, and some of it's contradictory. Mm-hmm. And it depending on what age you are, it would be easy to get confused and be doing things that don't work. And how many of you guys out there, hi Marguerite, how many of you guys out there have drawers of stuff that you used for a while or you wanted to test? And I got a big stack right here of things that I wanted to try out that didn't work.
Mm-hmm.
And
we all know how that goes, trying out a product and finding out it doesn't work.
Yeah. And you would think that over the years, because I bought my first skincare set of Clinique when I was 16 years old. Look at me now. I am 65 years old, and I've been sort of battling having the idea of having beautiful skincare and like working toward it and trying to do the right thing for years, with the exception of the thing that you do. And I want to applaud you. I didn't stay out of the sun. So I got, the beginnings of the age spots and things in my mid 60s. Oh, Pepper said that was her first skincare regime as well. There's just so, and I remember it to this day. I was a type 2, and I also used the scrub. So 50 years ago, that's what I was using, and things have changed just a little bit these days. Mm-hmm. I think those formulas are still the same.
Mm-hmm.
Go figure.
I can't even remember my first skincare regime. I think
that's because we had you in like a lot of things and testing out a lot of things. So
yeah, I've always been a guinea pig from the very beginning. So I've always just kind of tested my way and figured out what I like and built a skincare regime around what I actually liked.
Well, the thing about you is you were taking care of your skin at 11.
Mm-hmm.
So you had a very early start. You were using moisturizer. You had a few breakouts. You dealt with that, skincare routine. So what are you doing now? I mean, obviously you don't have any wrinkles, so
well,
are you fighting anything?
I am always fighting. You guys know, if anybody watches Wine About It Wednesdays or Spa Fridays, yes.
Yeah, we need a new name for that. We're accepting suggestions. our Friday skincare video.
And also, yes, our Friday skincare videos, we've been asking you guys on what day, and we've gotten a lot of comments saying Monday would be better. Monday at noon would be better for you guys, so let us know. But bringing it back, as you know, I am always trying to fight my fine lines because I tend to smile a lot, and I get my fine lines right here, and I get my laugh line. So I have crow's feet, and I have laugh lines that I am trying to fight all the time. And I used to have a permanent line. I think on this side, I had a crevice for a while, and then I pretty much freaked out, and I started using the Eye Perfection Cream on my one. Like I had, see where I smile and I kind of get that, the line right here, that laugh line. I had a permanent line right there for maybe a month or two, and I just used the Eye Perfection Cream on it, and now smooth.
Totally smooth.
Mm-hmm.
So what's in the Eye Perfection Cream that you love so much? Because I use it too, and I find it to be very effective.
Mm-hmm. Well, we did have a whole eye care video around it. So if you want more in depth on just how to apply your eye cream and things like that, you can watch that. But just go running through some of the ingredients. Matrixyl is one of them, which is super, like, this amazing ingredient that's trademarked. It has amazing clinical studies around it.
Where you find it, mostly you find that ingredient in the most expensive products that are on the market today. And I encourage you guys, go do a little search and on Google for that particular, well, for any of our ingredients, but that one, what you will find is comparable products to our Eye Perfection Cream that are like $90 an ounce.
And our Eye Perfection Cream is amazing if you have one particular fine line or wrinkle that you're trying to target, because that's exactly what I did. I really wanted to target my laugh line, so that Matrixyl really helped promote collagen production and help stimulate it. So
I can't. I'm sorry. When you said, you know, if you have one wrinkle that you, and I'm sitting here looking like I've just been run through the wash.
No,
you're one wrinkle.
So if you're trying to fight crow's feet, or in the future, or if you have one particular wrinkle that you're trying to target, so one in particular that is just really bothering you. It's like that sunspot. Everyone has that sunspot that they try to target. It's like the one.
I have one.
It's the one. Everyone has the one sunspot that it makes you so frustrated. So of course, if you do have that sunspot, Complete Fix is going to be your answer to that one. But coming back to my laugh line, my one laugh line, if that makes you feel better, my one laugh line.
Well, let me just say this. If it works that well on the one line, imagine what it's going to do for 1,000 lines, which is what I tend to have right around here. And it works like a charm. And and granted, the Matrixyl is a miracle. It's absolutely, they used to say about some eye creams and some creams that that they're like hope in a jar. You buy them and you do all this stuff. And this is one of those products, the Eye Perfection Cream. It does what we say it's going to do. And because it's so effective, it's addictive. I mean, the people who buy this 12 times a year. And into the next, I mean, we watch their shopping patterns. And you know what else is fantastic about this eye cream? The mushroom extract, because that is a new development in the skincare world, and it is setting the world on fire as far as its effectiveness.
Yeah, it's an incredible ingredient to have, especially in an eye cream. You don't see it too often as well. So the mushroom extract, I mean, come on.
CoQ10.
I'm about to run down the line of all the ingredients. So
I'll let you do that.
CoQ10, vitamin K, ALA, which is your alpha lipoic acid, and all of these in one product. And so it really
you know why the vitamin K is so important? this is something people miss.
Mm-hmm.
And it is so important because vitamin K strengthens blood vessels. It is laboratory proven to strengthen blood vessels. And so you might say to yourself, well, why is that important around my eyes? It is most important around your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
It is the reason we have dark circles, because we have if we have, for lack of a better term, the leaky blood vessels around our eyes and the thin. I mean, it sounds like something foolish out of The Walking Dead.
Not to scare you or anything.
But the bottom line is, if your little blood vessels aren't strong, and if you have thin skin, you look right through your skin at the purple of the blood vessel, and you look tired and you have dark circles. And so that's how you get yourself looking bright and healthy and rested and wrinkle free.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see Holly's comment, Sarah? Holly says she's highly allergic to mushrooms, so it may be out for her. That may be true. I'm not really sure whether topical mushrooms or something you have a mushroom extract is something you have an allergy to. But we also have a wonderful biocellular eye cream.
Oh, yeah.
It's more like a balm. And the reason that Sarah and I use the Eye Perfection Cream is the technology might be just a little bit more whiz bang, reading these ingredients. But the biocellular is also wonderful for keeping the wrinkles at bay.
Oh, yeah. And while we're reading these comments, I think we should kind of just go through and say hi to everyone.
Agreed.
So, Susan, thank you so much. Deborah, it's always nice to have you on here. Mary, where can I find a consultant? We can look to see where you have one. I have to see if we have one in your area. I'm not totally sure, but I will look that up for you. Send to Norway.
We have a rep we have someone in Norway doing wonderful work. Her name is Carrie. We can hook you up with Carrie.
Yes. Yeah,
absolutely. These products are made in the USA.
And Pat, thank you. She said she's been a Color Me Beautiful client since the 80s. Check you out, Pat. Thank you, Pat. We really appreciate it so much. All right, so moving on to our next Wrinkle Warrior fighting ingredient that we are going to be talking about.
Did you get through all the Eye Perfection Cream, all the whiz bang stuff with that?
I ran through everything I had memorized. Now I know there's a ton more in that product, but I did run through everything I have memorized in my head.
Well, you know what? There were a few things that I had made notes about that I wanted to share, as far as my wrinkle fighting arsenal, because Lord knows I'm the expert here. But Martha, it just reminded me of something that I didn't put on my list. And shame on me, because it is absolutely critical. She says she has marionette lines, the lines that from her mouth that make her look mad when she's not. Oh my goodness. We have the most incredible product. It's the Gail Heyman Lip Lift. Gail Heyman is one of our lines. And we have gotten awards we've gotten awards from QVC as the best product in this product category year after year after year. It was funny because I was on some random website that rates cosmetic products, and we were getting tons of reviews for the Gail Heyman Lip Lift, and people were like, what is this? Where can I get this? This is incredible. So the way that you use it, Holly says, yay, lip lift, is lip lift. It has a hyaluronic acid complex in it that attracts moisture to your lips. So instead of looking like this, you look like this. And also, you can use it. It's completely matte. It's not like a lip gloss. So you can use it above outside your lip lines. And Sarah, don't you actually use it in spots where you're trying to smooth?
Yeah, absolutely. That product, like your 11 lines, if you're somebody that has 11 lines that come up, or even right here, like as I raise my eyebrows, your lines on your forehead, you can target certain areas as well. Lip lift is amazing.
It is amazing. Martha, it belongs in your arsenal, particularly if you smoke, if you use a straw. Sarah, when did you stop using straws in order to keep your...
Probably a couple years ago. I would say 3 years ago, I completely stopped using straws altogether. Just because when you pucker up, you're creating more fine lines and wrinkles. So
yes, and we highly recommend the air kiss. So if somebody tries to kiss you, just go, oh.
Preventing fine lines and wrinkles, please.
Yeah.
I'm stay away.
Finding my wrinkles. So sorry, I got to give you an air kiss.
Yeah. All right.
So moving on, Martha will give you a link to that product because you will be blown away by how effective it is.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, amazed. And believe me, you will become. They say in the UK that the Gail Heyman Lip Lift has a cult-like following.
Mm-hmm.
What they say on the air, and you do. That product is that good.
It is so true. And the problem is once you start using it, you have them everywhere. I keep them everywhere. My car, my dresser, my sink, by my sink after I brush my teeth, because that always dries out my lips. I have it by my sink. Everywhere you go, my desk, I probably have 10 in my desk. I even have my office upstairs. I have more than 10 in there.
And you know what? We're in the business. So I kind of can get that. But if you read the reviews of these people that I'm finding online and also on the QVC UK website, whatever, they say, I have 3 at all times. I keep them everywhere. I just, so it's not just people in the business. You will find that because they work so effectively, it's like Trisha just commented, she uses it every day and she sees that her lips are more plump. And what happens when anything is plump? If this is plump, you look younger. If it's all sucked up, and let me see if I can make it look better. Then it doesn't. That is in your arsenal. You have your eye cream, your eye protection cream, your lip lift, and I've got a couple of other things that I would recommend. I guess I'm one of these people who've been fighting this battle a long time, so I have some tricks up my sleeve. And that is boosters. If you don't boost your daily skincare regimen, if you do cleanse, tone, and moisturize, I salute you. Wonderful. But if you're not boosting day and night, you're losing a great opportunity.
Especially nighttime. You are losing out big time if you are not using boosters at night.
Absolutely. Just backing up a little bit, Susan, it is the clear lip lift that we're talking about. That is the one that you can use kind of all over the place. The tinted lip lift, not so much. Yes,
tinted lip lift. I've used it as like a blush, a quick blush, a time or two, or as like the 14K as a highlighter. But skincare wise, the clear lip lift, absolutely.
So boosters, day and night. I love vitamin C as a daytime booster because it has antioxidant properties, it's got anti-inflammatory properties, and let's face it, again, depending on what you expose your skin to, you may have a little inflammation flare up. And when you get to be my age, inflammation is something you're battling inside, you're battling it outside. So having this vitamin C boost to your skin, and it also helps with collagen production. And if you can see, I'm getting a little waddle. So my skin no longer has the bounce to it. Sarah's would have. If you compare her neck to my neck, you see the 64-year-old neck is less bouncy than that 25-year-old board game. So what I'm looking to do is add this collagen production through my vitamin C booster, and I do that in the morning, and it's fantastic.
And of course, being my age, I always have to throw that in there. Every age should be using vitamin C. Absolutely every age. As I always say, free radicals are damaging our skin as we speak all day long, all night long. So we really, really need to be fighting free radicals all the time. That's why vitamin C is so important when it comes to anti-aging.
And Mary Beth just gave us a great question, and one of the reasons why, Holly, I can't wait for you to try it as well. Our vitamin C, the vitamin C that I use, is encapsulated, which means that this tiny little dose that's enough to use from here to here, and I slather it well all over my throat, is never exposed to air. It's never exposed to light. So it sits there in this single dose form in pristine, fresh, just condition with all its strength. And then you open it. Use it. Right to daisy.
Yeah, remember, vitamin C is very unstable. So the moment it hits light, or light hits it, or air, it completely starts disintegrating. So you really want to use it. That's why whenever you see, well, encapsulated, of course, is the best way to have it in a single dose, because one-time use, you still get all the benefits. But if you're using it in a jar where light and air can get to it, right?
You know, maybe once you open it, it'll be good for a week, and then you've wasted your money.
Right.
And, I have seen it in airless pumps, and I mean, maybe I prefer the capsule because I know for a fact that nothing's getting in, light or air with the airless pump. I mean, something's got to make it.
Right. And the other thing, when we work with vendors, componentry vendors, we learn about how air can get into different units. So through the actual where it's pumping out, air actually seeps into that. So your next dose is actually not as effective because air is seeping in through the actual pump mechanism at the top. So it's hard to create a really potent vitamin C product.
It doesn't get messed with.
Right. It really needs to be super airtight. You have to figure out, and it's really hard to find a way that we know of other than encapsulation. I really don't know of another way that will really keep your vitamin C truly effective. And that hasn't been.
We actually even work with our capsules. We design our capsules. They're made out of plant-based gelatin. There's no animal-based product in there. They're designed to be soft and springy because I like them that way. And you just twist off the tail and you have a single dose. For me, that's awesome because I can, if I'm traveling, I take, like if I'm going to be spending the night at a friend's or, going back to my hometown, I pop 4 into my into my night bag. And actually, my nighttime booster is also encapsulated. I'll talk to you about that in a minute. But instead of carrying big jars and things, I carry, these little baggies of these single dose capsules, and they are to die for. It simplifies things.
Well, I know what you're probably going to say next, talking about being encapsulated. So,
a nighttime booster.
Yeah.
So I believe that depending on your age, and I think that you should start. Sarah will tell you start boosting now. But I get it. If you don't have any wrinkles, it's hard to think about prevention of wrinkles and building your collagen and keeping your collagen plant working. And I get it. It's hard to think about that. But
it is never too early. Let me just throw that out there.
Well, you know what? You're a beautiful example of taking care of your skin starting early. And I'm not sorry. But then for my nighttime boost, I'm a big fan of vitamin A, the retinoids,
Mm-hmm.
because at night, we all have kind of a production plant in our skin. And when we go to bed, when we're sleeping, that production plant is like working to produce it's cellular turnover. It's working for us when you're Sarah's age.
Mine's slowing down. I've already started slowing down. I'm at like 3%.
But you know what happens as you mature a little bit? You got to fight harder. And that's what we're talking about. You got to have a wrinkle warrior. And the vitamin A capsule does that for you at night. It keeps that plant that turns those cells over and keeps your skin looking new and fresh and vital. It keeps it running for optimum efficiency.
Mm-hmm.
Now, while vitamin A is not as unstable as vitamin C, it is still unstable.
Mm-hmm.
So once again, we've encapsulated this in a single dose capsule. You can use from here to here.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a perfect amount, because I find that when I'm using vitamin C or vitamin A, I do my application and I have just enough to do my entire neckline.
And why do we do our necklines?
Because we want to keep our necklines looking young.
Mm-hmm.
Because people look at our necks and our throats and say,
Mm-hmm. And as you can see, we don't just stop here, because imagine if you just stopped here, all of this would be shut. Well, for you, I'm pretty covered up today, but our face doesn't stop just here.
Yeah. Well, look at me right now. What would you call what is my face and what is not my face? Well, everything that you see here is kind of a part of my face. So you want to treat it just like this and this. So boosters are really important, but I also have a favorite, and that is peptides.
Oh, yeah.
Peptides are vital. They are part of a lipoic chain. It's before it becomes a protein. It's kind of a biologic thing, and it's scientifically formulated to smooth lines and wrinkles, and again help you with your collagen production. Again, it's that springy mattress. We need spring to keep our skin from looking more like that. Wait, that. And less like this, where you're starting to get a waddle. So the daytime wrinkle minimizer, the peptide wrinkle minimizer, I like to use at night with my moisturizer. Many people use it as a daytime wrinkle minimizer, and the either or is fine as long as you're adding your peptides.
And remember, we're losing 1% every single year. So we need to be applying our peptides.
Just our collagen.
Yes, just to keep our production of collagen up and keep those cells turning over. I shouldn't say any age, because I don't mean children, but starting from your teens on, you should really, really be getting a really great skincare regime ready, because the battle begins very early.
And one thing that I think that I should probably add is, when you're in your teens, you're fighting blemishes, you're fighting hormones, you may have acne. So it's important to have products that you can use that aren't going to contribute to that. But at the same time, the world is telling you, dry up your face. Put these products on your face and turn yourself into
a raisin.
A raisin or a cracker. Just dry it right up, because if you dry up, your face, then you won't have breakouts. That's not true. You still need moisture. You still need your hyaluronic acid. You still need things to attract moisture to your skin, regardless. So don't let your grandchildren, your children fall into that trap.
And also with adult acne, you kind of hear the same thing. Oh, I can't wear this cream because it will break out my skin. Or no, you still need to be fighting for aging, and you also need to be treating for acne. So there's two totally separate things, but just because you apply a bunch of alcohol to your face to absorb all that oil does not mean you're helping.
Peroxide, or the one thing I do highly recommend for acneic skin or even for aging skin that is not problematic in terms of drying things up, I like salicylic acid in products.
Mm-hmm.
So the beta hydroxy acids, that kind of moves me into my next thing, which is you have to have a great overall moisture, something that does it helps you with your anti-aging and is great overall. And I think there is nothing that is any better, in my opinion, than the skin correction complex. Because why are you laughing?
Everyone, all of you guys who watch Wine About It, all of the people that know us, they're probably like, oh gosh, not skin correction. You guys talk about this every week.
It works. It works. Really, and it has such a following, and people love it. And they love it because you see a change in your skin when you start using this product. Within 4 days, I will tell you that
I would even say a day. The first time I used the body cream on the back of my arms, my those little bumps on the back of your arms went away overnight, and I was blown away. I couldn't believe it. I now have like 3 bottles right now of the skin correction body cream between my nightstand and my bathroom. So
so we kind of flip-flop, because I was talking about the face cream.
Oh.
but yes, you need the skin correction body treatment cream in your hair. They work together because, once again, your face doesn't start here. Your body needs treatment too. And I defy you to tell me that, if you treat to here, you're gonna be just fine. Because are you ever gonna wear short sleeves? Are you ever gonna wear a deep neckline? Are you ever gonna wear shorts? No, I don't wear shorts, but even your feet, everything. And you know what? Even if it's under your clothes, it should feel fantastic and shouldn't be dry, and you should be smooth. And so those 2 products, skin correction complex and the body treatment cream, need to go together, and they are, in my opinion, the perfect all over daytime, nighttime moisturizer that will get you the biggest bang for your buck.
And speaking of bang for your buck, I believe we have them in a duo under the collection.
Is that still up?
Yes, there's a duo available. If you go to coloringbeautiful.com and click on collections, it's a buy one, get one free. So if you purchase the face cream, you get the body cream for free.
That's incredible. Because I am telling you, you get that. And so we're using this arsenal kind of analogy for these things. And so if your vitamin C is like your hatchet, and you're
finding those free radicals,
and your vitamin A at night, that's like your dagger. Kill those free radicals. Or this is like your nuclear weapon. Because your booster used with this, and your nighttime booster used with it, you will see glowing skin, a change in texture, a change in softness, a fading of age spots, freckles, any kind of discoloration. Because let's face it, if you're my age, you start to see spots on your skin. That's just a fact of life. And all of these things, when you use this duo, will start to be diminished. So as far as weaponry, that's it. That's the arsenal.
And remember, this is really AHA. This is based around AHAs as well. So I just wanted to throw that in there for everyone wondering what ingredient.
So Susan says, for a person who's on a budget, without a doubt, the duo, that the daytime and the body treatment cream, you're going to get the most bang for your buck.
And another thing that I preach is we always tend to forget about skincare for our bodies. And you talk to anyone and say, are you actually treating your body? Are you exfoliating? Are you moisturizing every single day? I mean, are you actually treating your body the way you treat your face? And most people say no, absolutely not. And that's
where they say, oh yeah, I get this scrubbing body wash at so-and-so. Yeah, I bought this at Walmart and I'm just scrubbing away no. You need high quality skincare, because the quality of your skin it's no less precious if it's here than if it's here.
So with the body cream, you get your exfoliation, you get your anti-aging ingredients, and you get your moisturizer. So you're getting all of the skincare steps that somewhat you would do for your face, but you're getting it for your body as well. And that's really important, because another way you can tell a woman's age, we always hear this, is their hands. And people always forget to do the back of their hands with the body cream, to do their feet with the body cream. So it's really important to treat your body well.
And let's face it, these days when you're using hand sanitizer like water, you know what, I'm using the hand sanitizer 5 and 10 times a day, but you know what I don't have? I do not have a bit of dryness, because when I'm done with the hand sanitizer, I use my body treatment cream, and they're just as smooth and soft as can be.
Yeah, the body treatment cream is absolutely amazing. You guys know we talk about it.
And Susan just gave us a really tough question, and she says, is the all over face cream, which I recommend to use twice a day, boosters, is that more important, or is the lip lift more important, or is the eye perfection cream more important?
So
yeah, that's a toughie.
Well,
I can't say. Maybe you can think in terms of starting with something.
Yes. If I had to, well, we have the BOGO going on for the buy one, get one of the skin correction face and body. So you're buying one, you're getting one free. So I would highly, highly recommend the skin and the face. And between the eye perfection cream and the lip lift. So.
I mean, it's almost sacrilegious to say you can, because it's like saying, would you rather have your lips or your eyes?
Well, I'm trying to think of a way to utilize. So Susan, if you have dark circles under your eyes, or you're trying to fight, I would say if you're trying to fight any dark areas around your eyes or things like that, then go for the eye perfection cream. Yeah, if you're trying to fight that. If you are doing it, because you can, if you're trying to fight fine lines and wrinkles around your mouth and around your face, then you can use the lip lift. So I would say it's what is your biggest concern right now, and base it off of that. Because, and if we're talking age spots, then I would recommend the complete fix. If we're talking, that's tough. That's a really tough question.
You get the prize, because it's so hard to say just one versus the other. It's like, it's like we were saying about the face cream and the body cream, it being you deserve it all. What I will say is, we work really hard to pair things up, give you special pricing on things. So it's probably a good idea when you're budget conscious. And let me just say one thing. Our products are super, super reasonable.
Oh my goodness. You know what I just remembered?
What?
We have the April Showers Bring May Flowers collection, which has the skin correction face, lip lift, and eye perfection cream in it.
Are you kidding?
Yes. Why didn't we think of that? You can get the lip lift, the eye perfection cream, and the skin correction face cream, all three in a collection. So
at a super good price.
there you go. Boom. That's my answer.
Good job, Sarah. You got us out of that question. So now we don't even have to deal with it.
Yeah.
So do you guys have any favorites in your arsenal, things that were missing, questions, challenges that you want to have resolved in terms of wrinkle fighting? Because I've shared with you my arsenal. And Sarah has a wrinkle. And
not anymore.
Okay. She has smoothed her wrinkle. But if you have any challenges, let us know. I mean, like Sarah said, if your biggest challenge is age spots and you're not so much worried about your wrinkles, we got you covered. And again, I just want to, Martha wants to know the name of that collection. It's April Showers, right?
Yes, April Showers bring May flowers. It's the eye perfection, the lip lift, and the skin correction complex, which is for the face. So if you're interested in the body, you do have to purchase that one separately.
Yeah, as the duo, I highly recommend doing that as the duo. But
it's a buy one get one.
A lot of your arsenal needs to be designed around your unique challenges, because let's face it, we don't all have the same challenges in terms of our faces. And I don't smoke, so I guess if I could go without something, maybe I could. No, you
can't say lip lift. Yeah, you can't. Lip lift is so important because it's, once again, like I talked about with the body care, we tend to forget about treating our bodies, and we do the same with our lips. Everyone talks about face cream and eye cream, but something that's always left off the list is lip care and body care. And it's something that is extremely important because your lips are on your face. And then
let's hope so.
Yeah, and you can't just have gorgeous skin and gorgeous eyes and have
shriveled up lips.
Right. We need to be treating our lips, and lip care is always just a secondary topic, but it's one of the first signs of aging. Your eyes are number one, your lips are second. And people, we all know, to tell a woman's age, there's that whole tale on check their hands, the back of their hands. That's how you.
And also right here, if you've got, what tends to happen if you're not using your skin correction body treatment is that wrinkles, gravity starts pulling, and you start getting those lines, and they're horizontal lines that start growing here. And let's face it, it's nice to show a little décolletage. It's nice to have something, and neckline that's flattering to you that you don't. I mean, look, I feel like I could show this area. I use my skin correction treatment. What happens when I do this? I mean, it's not horrible, but then my waddle starts to take prominence, and it's just. It's not as flattering. So keep this in good shape.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. Keep it all in good shape and use amazing skincare, and don't neglect any parts. That is so important.
Speaking of neglecting something, Deborah wants to know about the serum. She wants to know if we talked about the serums.
So we did talk about vitamin C and our retinol, and we're calling them boosters today.
Yeah, and those are capsule-like boosters. So yeah, we did talk about this, but we have a couple of serums that also boost, and I call them boosters because they boost the effectiveness of everything else.
The Complete Fix is the first one that comes to
mind. Sarah she loves the Complete Fix, and I do too. But age spots are not my biggest concern. So I use it, but I don't use it as often as I use that.
Right. If you are somebody with age spots, the Complete Fix has so many ingredients that will help address that. I mean, licorice, daisy, it has everything. So yes, you will love the Complete Fix. You're also fighting fine lines and wrinkles, boosting that collagen production, does everything. It's amazing.
Oil-free. Oil-free. And the nice thing about the Complete Fix is that it came along at a time, we created this at a time when we wanted to put every awesome, effective, laboratory tested ingredient that we could find into one product, because we were in the office, we were calling it the kitchen sink for a while, because we wanted to have everything in this product. And that's how it got the name The Complete Fix, because
it wasn't made for just one particular solution. It was made to solve a lot and a lot of skincare concerns. So that's another incredible serum if you're interested.
And the AHA serum. The reason I didn't mention that when I talked to you about my particular arsenal of wrinkle fighters is because I'm getting my AHAs in my cream, in the moisturizer, in my skin correction complex. But let's say you want to boost the quantity of AHAs you're working with. You really want to get that cellular turnover going.
The reason I always have to apply the Alpha Advanced Ageless Elixir is I get texture on my skin. So if you start getting kind of like, it doesn't feel smooth, it doesn't feel soft, it kind of has some texture to it. That Alpha Advanced Ageless Elixir really helps that.
Do you know why?
AHAs.
Cellular turnover, man. The idea is by the time that your skin gets up to surface level, it's not as perfect as it used to be. It's not as fresh as it was when it first was made down deeper. So you want that turnover to happen quickly, so you get the smooth, fresh skin.
That's the goal, is turn over those cells.
And texture is also important when you're doing the whole wrinkle fighting thing.
Yeah. So was that all of the products for our wrinkle warriors, and going over all the ingredients as well? I hope we hit on all the ingredients. I wanted to go back and make sure we had everything hit.
Just to recap, the Eye Perfection Cream. We're kind of going from here down.
Okay.
Eye Perfection Cream. Killer. Sarah, you did a great job with the ingredients, but there's some favorites that I have: the Matrixyl, the alpha lipoic acid, the mushroom extract. I think are all
CoQ10, vitamin K. All of that is just jam packed into a jar.
Right. And never hesitate. Anything that we're telling you about here, never hesitate to look at the ingredients and then go shopping. Absolutely. And try to find those ingredients in other products and compare prices, because we have worked so hard to give a reasonably priced product to you that has the effectiveness of the products that are going for 3, 4, 5 times as much.
And then the next product we talked about was our vitamin C, which we need to be fighting our free radicals at all times, because they don't stop.
They don't stop fighting you.
They're always out there trying to damage your skin.
And the vitamin C, in terms of ingredients, it does have a vitamin E booster in it to work together and make sure that you get the most effectiveness out of your fresh vitamin C.
And then the partner for vitamin C is your evening time retinol, which we have encapsulated as well to make sure that it's completely stable.
Retinol,
it's the most effective dose of retinol you can. So our retinol capsules for the PM, and then C source for the AM. Just easy way to remember that.
Night. You have your vitamin C in the morning, your orange juice.
Your orange juice, yep.
You do your C on your face, yes. And then we color code it. You know, it's funny because we try so hard to make things easy. We actually color coded these. So the vitamin C capsules are golden, like the sun, and the retinol PM capsules are midnight blue.
Well, they're like more like a star. They're like a star, like a light. They have like an iridescent color to them. So yeah, it's like a starry night kind of.
Yeah, and everybody out there's going, okay.
Yeah, it's our little details that we think about to make it what it is, but
For us, there's such a joy.
Yeah. We're like, oh, it's so pretty. And everyone's like, I just want it for my face.
Daytime, nighttime.
Uh-huh.
So that's your booster.
Uh-huh.
What's the best overall for you, Sarah?
Are we talking like desert island picks or just what
I get these that I've given you today are my desert island picks. It's my bag of Wrinkle Warriors.
So yes, eye perfection cream would absolutely be in there. Vitamin C and retinol, yes, absolutely, because I use those every day. And then I recently have started using the peptide cream day and night. Just because of when we talked about fighting our collagen production and making sure we keep it elevated. And there's, it really scared me to find out that every single year you lose 1% of your collagen production. So
by the time you get to what age, it just stops altogether?
Yeah, 40. By the time you hit 40, it just stops. You have your workers are done. So I've doubled up day and night. So I'm using peptide cream as well. Skin correction complex, absolutely. It's a must. I mean, you guys know my feelings towards the skin correction line, the face and the body cream. Yes, it's a must have. Lip lift I use every single day just because I do tend to wear a lot of pigment on my lips, whether it's lipstick, whether it's tints, whether it's lip gloss, and when I do my foundation, I have no control. Like I'm not one of those people that color inside the line. I just do foundation on my lips, which tends to dry them out. And then I'll apply lip lift and apply lipstick over that. So I must have my lip lift. Okay, yeah, I need everything we talked about today.
Well, one thing about the lip lift that I wanted to mention, I know Mary Beth is here. Her husband uses lip lift.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of men, they will covet your lip lift. They will sneak off with it. And what's funny is they will hide the fact it's kind of a dusty pink color, like pale papaya. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful
it has
face.
Yeah, when you look at the bullet, it kind of has like a dusty, a pale pink to it. Yeah.
So some people could say it might look a little feminine.
Mm-hmm.
So I've noticed that when the men use it,
it's so manly. Like my husband, when he uses it, it's so manly. He like draws it on like this. I'm like, what are you doing? Or I'll put it on and he'll just kiss me and call it a day. He doesn't even want to apply.
Oh, that's so cute.
That's how he uses it. Yeah, lip lift. I mean, everyone can use lip lift, even small, and especially like growing up in your teenage years. If you just want to allow to have just a little hint of color, lip lift tint is perfect because it gives her like just a little color, but it's not too much. We all know what happens when kids get into the makeup drawer, but you can't go wrong. So it's incredible product. 2 years in a row has it won Best Lip Care. So you cannot go wrong with the lip lift.
And you were continuing. Is there anything else that's on your desert island?
The body, the face, the skin correction body and face is definitely a must-have.
I'm interested that you're using the Peptide Wrinkle Cream, their Peptide.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's called, Wrinkle Cream. That you're using that as your daily and nightly moisturizer. It is a little bit lighter, so it may have something to do with the season as well.
If you are using the peptide cream and the skin correction face cream, use the peptide cream first. And then what will happen with the skin correction face cream is it has a film former. So if you apply that second, it will create kind of a film to lock in all that moisture. So
these people who are using sheet masks and things, it's funny because you don't need that if you've got high quality skincare because the film former is right in it.
Mm-hmm.
April asked if the lip lift has an SPF. It has a sun block because SPFs around your mouth, things that go in your mouth, you have to be careful about actives. And Sarah, can
Well, I was just going to say it does have a sun block, but it doesn't have an actual SPF testing to it. So if you are out in the sun, always use your SPF. But for lip lift, it's perfect for your daily use.
And it doesn't have, you can read the back of some products with SPFs, and it's got like something like avobenzone and things like that. We just don't want you to be eating that stuff.
Right. Yeah. So we did keep it.
Block yes, SPF no.
Mm-hmm. All right. And did we miss any other questions? I want to make sure. The C-Plex and the C-Source, Trish, are the same product. We have one in our Proof Positive line and one in our H&R Pell line, but they're exactly the same. So don't worry about that. They're just the same product. Let's see. So 2 moisturizers. I absolutely love just applying all of the benefits of the peptides and then also having that AHA. So I really love both of those products together. I couldn't live without them. So yes, 2 moisturizers. And remember, your skin correction for the face does have a film former. So what it will do is it will help lock in if you applied your serum first, which you should. So once you've applied your serum, you've applied your peptides, and then you apply your skin correction for the face, it will lock in with that film former. Just be careful if you are going to apply makeup on top. Just make sure you let it fully dry.
Wait a step or two. I think 15 seconds, 30 seconds to a minute. It's good to let that, because a lot of people are like, well, I'll just rub my foundation into my moisturizer. And
so certain moisturizers, you can do that. With this, with something with a film former, you have to be very careful. So just make sure, because that product is really meant to lock in every skincare that you put, every item of skincare that you put on your face. So if you just let it dry and then apply your foundation on after your skin correction complex for the face, you'll be good to go.
Fantastic to go, because that peptide, that cream, is designed to smooth out. They call it Botox in a jar. It's designed to smooth out your face. So if you're fighting wrinkles, there you go. It's another great wrinkle fighter.
Wrinkle warrior.
I was going to go there, and then I was like, no, my mouth isn't working that well.
We did talk about earlier, we said by the end of this, it'll probably get hard to say wrinkle warrior again and again and again. All right. So I know I want to make sure we answered everyone. I was kind of just skipping around, so I am so sorry if I missed your question.
You can get back to. We always jump off and get into the comments. And
So I will try to answer everyone's question in the comments as well.
We need to provide links to the appropriate kits, because
yes, I know Martha will make sure we have the link for the April Showers Bring May Flowers collection. We'll also have the duo, the buy one get one of the skin correction for face and body, and then we'll also have individual links if you're interested. So yes, we will have all of that down below. And if you have any more questions, feel free to leave them in the comments.
Or write us. We love you.
Right after we hop off, we'll go there and make sure we've gotten everything. And we will see you for Wine About It, right?
And fight on, girls. Let's keep up the good fights.
Yes. So we will see you Wednesday for Wine About It, and we hope you have a fabulous weekend.